My in-laws are involved with Food on the Move as supporters. So I started volunteering in 2020, and then they hired me on in September of that year. And then when I found out that we get to bring in other nonprofits that help people, that was huge for me because I benefited from those organizations as a child. My parents got divorced when I was 4 or 5. Between my father and my stepdad now, there was a really bad guy. A very, very big, imposing person, and he liked to show that strength on anybody who wasn't agreeing with him or just rubbed him wrong that day. I didn't get near the brunt that my mom did. Their bloody noses, black eyes, all this stuff. It wasn't uncommon in the house. The day that he brought the drugs in, it was pills of some kind, and my mom found them in his pocket, and she went and dumped in the toilet and flushed them, and he went completely crazy. And I grabbed the crowbar from the garage and ran in there because at this point I've already seen everything. I've seen him throw her over a couch. I've seen him bloody her nose, pick her up by her throat. Like, that was very scary. And I had to call the cops on him a bunch of times. It's really, really hard to ask for that help and to finally get away from that person because they're so good at convincing you that something even worse might happen if you do. Luckily, she was able to hook up with Divis, filed to get a protective order and get away from him. It was when we went to court that I first got to know what Divis was. They had a advocate there in the courthouse with my mom, and we sat down and my mom had to say what happened. I had to tell the judge what happened, which was really scary for a kid to do. And we sat down waiting our turn, and he came over and tried to sit right next to my mom and try and be like, hey, we could talk about this. We don't have to go this route. And the advocate stood up and got right in between them and said, absolutely not. You go to that side of the courtroom and sit down. You do not get to sit next to her. You do not get to talk to her. That's not happening here. And I don't remember that advocate's name, but if I could find them and thank them, I would.
Most of the people I work with have had their voices taken or have had their choices taken. And so a big part of advocacy is I'm not making those choices for you. I'm letting you know what all your options are. So I'm meeting most people on some of their worst days. They don't just have 1 or 2 things on their plate. They're trying to navigate their safety. They're most of the time trying to navigate their family, figure out how they're going to pay bills. And Divis is in a unique position to where we work in the same building. We go over the cycle of violence. We talk about the ladder of escalation, and then we build a personalized safety plan.
But I think that advocate is kind of the first time I saw another adult outside of my mom be like, no, I'm here to protect these people. I think my mom's one of the strongest people I've ever met. She would take the attention on her when he started getting upset at me. And I mean, she's lived an amazing life since then. She opened her own bed and breakfast, and then seeing the man my mom is with now and how he really does love her and cares for her and would never hurt her. So when I had my kids, I knew exactly what I wasn't gonna do. I wasn't ever going to make them scared of me. There is help out there that you just haven't ran into yet. Having Divis come out to the Food on the Move events and get right in front of the community, going into that community's neighborhood, hanging out in the park with us and talking to them has been amazing. There has been moments where they have taken people from our distributions directly to safe houses. I have a front plate on my truck and it says, do the good you can. And it's maybe you're at a place in your life where you can give $1 million. That's amazing. Do that good. Maybe you're at a place in your life where all you could do is volunteer for a couple hours. Do that good. It takes everybody, and we all have to help each other. So if you can give money, awesome. If you can give time, awesome. Whatever it is you're capable of doing, do it.